Welcome back to the class. So we are discussing the physical features of India. What are the physical features of India? What are those? Yes, Himalayan mountain ranges, northern plain, Indian desert, peninsular plateau, then coastal plains and Indian islands. So these are the different physical features of India. And as I told, we say India is a mini world because the more important physical features are yet to see in India. We have mountains, and you can see ice covered in the mountains, peak of a mountain. Then the large plain land is there, plateau, and oldest landmass we have. Coastal plain, longest coastal plain in the southern part of Asia it's ours. We'll discuss. So now we are in the last two concepts. So we discuss the Himalayan mountain ranges, northern plain, Indian desert, peninsular plateau. The four concepts we discuss. Now we are in the fifth concept. It's the coastal plains. Coastal plains of India. What happened? Fifth concept, coastal plains. What is coastal plains? What do you mean by plain? You know the meaning of plains. It's a flat surface. What is this coastal plain? Coastal plain, it's a flat surface. It's low-lying area which is adjacent to the sea. So one side of it will be covered by, or means it's covered or it's surrounded by the water, and another side is surrounded or connected with the island. It's up elevated land. It's a coastal area, coastal plain. Otherwise area, suppose I have taken India as an example to explain about this coastal plain. Here it's called as a coastal plain. This is a coastal line, the line which connects or which separates the landmass and water body. It's a water body. Which sea we have here? Which ocean we have here? What is the name of ocean? Yeah, it's a sea. You have Arabian Sea here, then here Bay of Bengal Sea, and here Indian Ocean. So this is a line which connects the landmass, Indian landmass, the subcontinent of India, the peninsular country, anything. So it connects. It's a line, coastal line. So it's an area, flat surface, low-lying land or flat surface which connects the landmass and this water body is called as the coastal plain. Here in this side, one part of it will be covered by the water, and another part of this coastal plain will be joined by the islands, upper land, upper land. It's a coastal plain. So in India, it's having significant importance, and it's having its own value because in the southern part of Asia, India is only one country which has longest coastal line, coastal plain. In the first chapter, we discussed the length of a coastal plain. So what is the length, total landmass area of India? Total landmass area of India. Forgot. Govinda. You know, after completion of one chapter, nothing remember. So what is the use of discussion? Ready fellows? What is the total landmass area of India? Yes, 12,500 kilometers. It's the length of total landmass or total boundary. Then coastal plains, along with the Andaman Nicobar Island. What is this Andaman Nicobar Island? What is this? Yes, sir. What is this? It's islands of India. So we will be discussing deeply about this Andaman Nicobar Island, Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands. So here we calculate these coastal lines along with these coastal lines of Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep. So along with that we have 7,516.6 kilometers of a coastal plain. The coastal boundary. Coastal boundary of India is 7,516.6 kilometers. It's a total length of coastal boundary. Total length of a coastal boundary of India, in including Andaman, Nicobar and Lakshadweep, both islands and Indian mainland. Coastal plain is nothing but coastal plain, as I told, as we discussed now, coastal plain is a flat, otherwise low surface, low lying, otherwise low surface. It's adjoining the water body and landmass. We have many definitions for that. We can have another one, like it's the same, the flat low lying surface or low surface area, and it has surrounded by water on one side and highlands on another side. So it's a coastal plain sentiment is a flat and low surface, low lying or low area, low surface. It's adjoining, it's joining, it's connecting both the water body and the landmass. It's a area or it's a plain surface which connects the water body and landmass. And one side of it will be covered by the water, another one side is connected by the highland. It's a coastal plain. So we have a total length of an Indian coastal plain. It's about that 5,766 kilometers. You should not forget this all those things. Whatever the data we learned in the first chapter, you must remember all those things. What is the latitudinal extent of India? Don't turn back your pages. What's the latitudinal extent of India? 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north. You should not forget. I told you to by heart all those things. It's very much important. So I will ask the questions about the first chapter as well as second chapter in the coming classes. You should remember all those things. Then here, so this coastal plain, it's the longest coastal plain in a southern part of Asia. Because no other countries in the southern part of Asia, I am discussing about the countries which is there in the south part of Asia. No other country has longest coastal plain as we have, as like India is having. So it's having longest coastal plain. So the only one ocean which is named after a country is Indian Ocean. So because that ocean got a name of India, because it has connected, means the Indian Ocean, it has connection with India. Because India, it has having some stretch towards Indian Ocean. It's only one country which has touched with India. So Indian Ocean. So that's the reason it has got its name, Indian Ocean. And here in the coastal plain we have two divisions. The coastal plains of India, suppose it's India, this Indian coastal plain is divided into two divisions. One is western coastal plain because it's there in the west direction. Western coastal plains. Another one, eastern coastal plains. So according to their directions, we have two divisions. One is western coastal plain and eastern coastal plains. It runs from the west of Gujarat, Kutch, run of Kutch, from there to the Kanyakumari. And here it runs from the beginning, like a beginning of Eastern Ghats, from the Eastern Ghats towards this Kanyakumari. So we have many divisions under these Western plains, and in the Eastern plains also we have many divisions. We will discuss about that deeply. The coastal plain of India has two divisions. One is western coastal plain, another one eastern coastal plain. Is it all? Western coastal plain, it's lying in the eastern part of India. It's lying in eastern part of India. Is it not? Am I right? Yeah. Western coastal plain, it has its own name. That term itself says that it is lying in a western direction. Western coastal plain. You know the meaning of coastal plain? The coastal plain which is there in the western direction is called as western coastal plain. Is not. So it is like, first I will explain about this, all those things like in a western coastal plain, then I will write a point. So here we have a plains, western coastal plain. It runs from a run of Kutch towards the Kanyakumari. Here we have some divisions, regional divisions. We have a run of Kutch here, and it's Gulf of Rann. We have, it is Gulf of Kambat. We have the coastal area here. It's called as the Kamba, like Katayavara coast. From here, from Diu, it's a place like Union Territory. We discussed about that. Diu, Daman, Nagar and Haveli is Union Territory. We have Diu, the place. From here towards the Goa, the coastal plain. What are the coastal plain we have? It's called as Konkan coastal plain. From Goa to Mangaluru, we have Kannada coastal plain. Otherwise, Kannada coastal plain. We have two names for this: Kannada coastal plain, otherwise Kannada coastal plain. From the Mangaluru towards Kanyakumari, Malabar coastal plains. So this coastal plain is having narrow and long coastal plains. It's a narrow. Is somewhat small. It has a less width comparing to the western coastal plain. It's a less width plains. So it's like the place in between the Arabian Sea and Western Ghats. We have continuous connection of mountain ranges here in the western part. So it lies in between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. So this area or this feature is like submerged. Its plain is formed as a submerged. So here in the western part we have the western coastal plain. Further we have two divisions here as like the northern circle. In the northern circle we have two divisions. One is Utkal coastal plain, another one the Andhra coastal plain. And from here Andhra coastal plain towards Kanyakumari, we have Coromandel coastal plains. So here we have eastern Ghats, is not? It's the mountains. We have eastern Ghats. Comparing with the western Ghats, the width of these coastal plains are more. The width is more here, but we have less width here. So because it is, because of these things we call it as a submerged plain. Here it's emergent plain. This is creating. Again the plain is elongated. It's getting broader and broader because of the work of river. Because of the river which flows, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. Because of these four rivers, the plains is creating more. It's becoming wider. It's becoming wider and wider because as the time passes, because of work of river. So it's called as emerging plain. It is submerging plain. Why it's submerging? Because it's a Western Ghats and we have Arabian Sea. Both it's like making sandwich for this western coastal plain. So that reason it's like a submerging. Here it's emerging. Here Kannada coast, Malabar coast, and Utkal coast, and Andhra coast, and Coromandel coast. Is that clear? After writing the points, I'll explain. Don't worry. And this western coastal plain, and what is this one? It run from wait. Just I use it. I wanted to use a different color. Run of Kutch to Run of Kutch in the north, to Kanyakumari in south. So there, as we discussed, in the Gujarat, here we have a Run of Kutch. It's a place called as with the name Run of Kutch. It's Gulf of Run a circle, so Gulf of Run, and here we have Gulf of Kamba. So this coastal plain, it starts from here. Actually, it's connected Pakistan, connected over here. It starts from here. The coastal plain starts from this Run of Kutch to Kanyakumari. And here the divisions, like first division from the north is of Kathiawar coast. It starts from here to the Diu. We have a place here, city, Diu. So it's a one division of a coastal plain. Is that clear? So it has a division, regional division, the regional of western coastal plain is like Kathiawar coast, Konkan coast, Kannada coast, otherwise Kannada coast. You people will write Kannada, I know. So Malabar coast. So these are the regional divisions of coastal plain. From the north, Kathiawar, Konkan, Kannada, and Malabar coast. So these western coasts are narrow. These are narrow coastal plains. In between Western Ghats in west and Western Ghats in east. Western Ghats in east. Arabian Sea in west. It's a narrow, means Kirdadanta, Sandadanta plain. So in the west, in the east direction, it is bounded by Western Ghats in the east. In the west, we have Arabian Sea. Okay. width. So it is less width than the eastern coast. Is it okay? Is it okay? Katharva, it extends from a run of Kutch to Daman. This Konkan coast that runs from Daman to Goa. Kannada coast from Marmagaon to Mangaluru. So Malabar coast from Mangaluru to Kanyakumari. Is it visible there? Not for you people. I'll explain them. The Kathiawara coast that run or that extends from run of Kutch to Daman. And here from Daman to Goa. Konkan coast from Daman to Goa. Kannada coast from Marmagaon means Goa. Marmagaon to Mangaluru. Malabar coast from Mangaluru to Kanyakumari. Is it all? If it is very difficult to understand, I will write here. Daman, and here from Daman to the western coastal plain that extends from run of Kutch to Daman. It's a Kathiawara coast. Then from Daman to Goa, it's Konkan coast. From Goa to Mangaluru, it's Kannada coast. From Mangaluru to Kanyakumari, it's Malabar. Is that clear now? Yes. Is it all? So that's about the eastern coastal plain. Western coastal plain. Now, eastern coastal plain. So this extends, this plain extends from there. The lake from actually the West Bengal, Kanyakumari. In the West Bengal, we have one lake. The lake name actually Chilika. Chilika Lake. So this eastern coastal plain that extends from the Chilika Lake to Kanyakumari. It has more width than western coastal plain. Around from 200 to 100 kilometers of width it has in the plain areas. What is the main reason to have main plain here, like a width, more width in the plain reason? What's the main reason? Because of a work of water. Mainly 4 rivers. What are those? What are those? Yeah. Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So because of these 4 rivers, the work of rivers, so this more plain, or the plain it has extended much. So the river before discharging its water into the sea or ocean, that creates one landform. What is that landform? Physical features, relief features. What is that? In 7th class we discussed. So here, suppose it's a river. Before it's discharging water into the sea or ocean, it creates delta. We call it as a mouth of river. Delta. So it's the main stream of river. Here it gets distributed. It's called as distributaries. Why it gets distributes? Why it divides? Because the plain area. Because of its plain, it distributes. So this is called as the delta. So such a delta, we have 4 deltas in the eastern part. Or in eastern direction, we have 4 deltas created by these 4 main rivers. So because these deltas, the width of this coastal plain increased. Now also it's increasing. So it's called as emerging coastal plain. Western coastal plain is called as submerging. So because of this Western Ghats in this side, means in the eastern direction Western Ghats. In the western direction, Arabian Sea. Both they are troubling this western plain. So it's submerging. Here in the western direction, because of this work of river, it's increasing the width. So it's called as emerging plains. And okay, the regional divisions. Utkal from so this both Utkal and Andhra coastal plain, it's also called as northern circle. And we have Tamil Nadu coastal plain. It's called as Coromandel coastal plain. If you write the name of these two, northern circle and Coromandel coastal plain, it will be applicable. If you write about these 3, anything, it will be applicable. But you should write. You should not write like Mudal coastal plain. You should not be related. You should have a relation. So here, this Utkal coastal plain that extends from Chilika Lake. Here, let me draw the diagram so that we can understand better. Here, Kanyakumari And here if you go there, Karnataka and Mudholi will get. Don't go there. Here, northern Sikar, here we have Chilika Lake. Lake. Lagoon actually, it is a lagoon. Lagoon antandrenu? Illi sea ide. When it gets rise or when it swollen, when it gets rise in the wave of waters or wave increases, the amount of water will be flown into this landmass. It will go towards the landmass. Then again it will not be there, so it will come back. Whatever, suppose there will be a shallow area, Allah, then water will be filled there in the Allah. It remains as a lake. So this water is of the word sea. This sea water which is filled there in the Allah is called as lake. Lagoon. Such a lagoons we have here is there is a Chilika lagoon or lake. So from the Chilika to Kolero on the lake, Kolero lake, Chilika. It's called as Utkal coastal plain. From Kolero to we have another lake, Pulicat Lake. So from Pulicat Lake to Kanyakumari, we have Tamil Nadu coastal plain. So this is also called as Coromandel coastal plain, and this both is also called as the northern circle. So it's about the western coastal plain. This coastal plain, it has more width as we discussed because of the work of river. Because of the delta which is created by the work of river, it's extended the width of a coastal plains in the eastern directions. So there is no need to discuss deeply about this all the script direction, like tribes or divisions of a coastal plain. And if you remember, it's enough. So instead of Tamil Nadu coastal plain, you should not write any Chennai or anything. So you should take the same name. In compared with the western coastal plain, it has a more width, and it's and as you go towards the southern part, in the both western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain, in the southern part it has more width because here western Ghats and the eastern Ghats that gets connected here. Western Ghats and the eastern Ghats that get connected here, that merges here is called as Nilgiri Hills, Nilgiri mountain ranges. In the southern part, you don't have any other mountains, so here the width of a coastal plain increases in the both direction. But here we have less, we have more because we know the reasons we discuss. Yes, so it's about the eastern coastal plain. Right on? So in this eastern coastal plain, it supports the people they are growing the rice. The crops which they grow here is rice, maize, and some like the barley, wheat are grown here in the eastern coastal plain. In the western coastal plain, mainly they grow the plantation, coconut, and other tea and coffee are grown there in the western coastal plain. But in the eastern coastal plain, rice, wheat, barley are grown in the eastern coastal plains. Is that clear? We are left with one more concept we will discuss in the next class about that concept. It's a very easy concept. It's about the Indian islands.